I got these ringside seats.
Time for our tale of the... It's Dimitri Bivol, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. This guy was sparring with world champions like Triple G at just 15 years old and holding his own. In fact, he turned pro at the age of 16 years old.
Oh, pure bad.
This bout, not too many... The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. They both want a highlight reel knockout. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They miss with the jab. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
No rest for the weary. You don't want to trade shots. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something. And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The jab slightly off target. They are giving us a high-tempo show. And he just misses with that jab. These two were made for each other. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on.
Let's get it started in round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The straight right just misses. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know.
Great round. Great. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice stop, but that won't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Lucky that hook didn't score. He misses with that jab. A perfect counter shot. That uppercut misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
What a punch. Nice counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow.
Let's start the 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Good counter punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. The perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. How about that time counter shot? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Big swing and a miss with the hook. The Mexican Monster's in trouble. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode. There's the bell to start round 7. After that last round, something has got to change. Dimitri Bivol goes down. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or It's a bit of a mousetrap.
That uppercut's blocked. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Swing and a miss with that hook. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.